They'll be calling you a radical. So, 11. So 11. The real March Madness. Putin's fucking sick fucking board game. Will Chamberlain's 100. Got trumped. Got Obama'd. Got Bushed. Got sliding with Biden. No, it got Putin'd. But Mother Nature. Headline, Newsweek in the U.S. as memory fades. Japan wants to the nuclear energy propaganda, fucking all of them, the propagandists need to be tried. They need to be locked up and put in jail. Everybody that's taking money from your own money, the Department of Energy. So, these one-way wars, as I've named them, the Bolsheviks, the Euphorists. Say that one 3 times. Talk about a Trojan horse. A Trojan horse. Putin. He no Trojan horse. Obama. And which I've said the whole time in front of the White House. They're Trojan horses. Clinton-grad. Trump-grad. Clinton-grad. Who put Putin in the White House? Obama did. Well, who put them both? Putin's puppets. Kissinger's babies. It's unbelievable. Gotta talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. What? How all these people, the Elon Musk, E-L-E Musk, he says he's going to Fukushima. He said he'd been there before. He's a liar. Okay, the rockfish they caught off the coast of Japan with 1,400 becquerels per kilogram, the whole, fry him up some. Have him have some Gene Simmons freaking Fukushima sake. These people are sick. Demand it. And these one-way wars. So these one-way, Dana Dunford does his quiz, Kevin Blanch's Post-Ignorance University. Let's have a pop quiz, kids. Pop quiz. Should one-way wars be illegal? Should you be able to have a nuke, but not your neighbor? I've said this for years at the IAEA, in Vienna, in New York, at the UN. Can't be one way or the other. Everyone has nukes, or no one has nukes. So these one-way wars. So here's your pop quiz, kids. Should it be legal for Ukraine to attack Russia? We've seen what Russia's done to Ukraine. Blood on the snow. It's disturbing. They've been their own country since 1989. It's a long time. Putin wants to go back to old world order. We've empowered imperialism, and they've masked it over. Call it communism. Call it socialism. Call it capitalism. They mask it over. Don't call lords lords. Don't call kings kings. Nobody's more guilty of this than the United States. Nobody. Russia, as guilty. I remember being in New York when the Barclays Center was that oligarch. People, and he used to walk around with his harem. No wonder they can't fucking win. I mean, it's disturbing. 11. Fukushima, you forgot about it. Its memory fades. Guess what? Fukushima never forgot about what's his name said last night. Everybody, reset. Oh, he says, oh, you're going to get a reset. We're all going to get a reset from Fukushima. That's called death. You're all going to get your turn. I got to hold that paper crane in my hand. Think about that. Father nuked to death in Valley State. 7th generation native Utah with the Enola Gay hangar. In the Enola Gay hangar, Sudoku's very own great niece handed to me, cried, and hugged me. Thank you, Kevin Blanch, for all your incredible work. Gave me a recycled paper crane fan, but I got to hold the real one in my hand. No Utah media there. No academia professors from Utah there. You don't think that's a big international media all over there? Got leukemia. I went into a bone marrow transplant on 11/11/11. My two little grandsons, I all had all daughters. My first boys came in March of 2011. They're a week apart. Their moms had children at the same time. You know, a week away. A pair of 11s. I went into the bone marrow transplant. 11/11/11. 3 11s. You go to Europe, and I used to hold up my signs, you know, at IA 311. They get all confused because over there it's 11/3. So, class, if someone threatens to nuke you, should you threaten to nuke them? The old timers around here, you say, I'm an Old Testament kind of guy. If the United States in their one-way fucking wars, they attack Afghanistan. Afghanistan never did anything to any of you. 9/11? Afghanistan didn't do that. I don't know, where was he from? Where were they all from? Huh. Can't talk about them because they're part of the imperialist crown. The Bolsheviks, the cousins. Same old thing. 1916. Same old thing. Now, what? I mean, talk about history sent right down to the Spanish flu. Ooh. Biological weapons in Europe. Didn't we just have one? Can't talk about where I think it came from. Everything post-Fukushima is a coincidence. They have control, Joseph Google. So, class, if you attack a country, should they be able to attack you? Let's see, we attacked Afghanistan. We just annihilated that country. How many people we killed? How about Iraq? You know how many children we killed? Should Iraq be able to attack us? An eye for an eye. Iraq never did anything to us. Saddam Hussein, weapons of mass destruction. Oh, Mother Earth will take care of them. Colin Powell, he lied. He died of multiple myeloma, the same thing that's in my body. Was. So did Donald Rumsfeld. Should the Ukrainians be able to attack the Russians? Viciously. Ruthlessly. As I've changed the name to you. Oh, they tried to Trotsky me to the fucking head. Trotsky was all over. Stalin systematically took every one of them out. Every fucking one of them out. I'm more of a Tolstoy type of guy. Everybody's gone along with Fukushima, including the media, academia, professors, NOAA, EPA, need to be tried. And let the world decide their fate. We know what happened to them. Oh. Hitler's got Nazis in Ukraine! Okay, you ever been to Russia? Oh, sure. I mean, let's see. Hitler is anti-homosexuality. He's he's a racist. You know, there's two big components. Now, doesn't that sound a lot like Hitler? A Nazi? Well, you know, most of it, Operation Paperclip. What? You think that they have pockets of them around the world? You ever been to Michigan? They just deported one at 100 years old. They all went to work for Chevy and Ford. It's an unarguable fact. Just Google another Nazi deported from the U.S. They're going to go after him at 99. I guess we'll have war fucking tribunals on Fukushima when Obama is 99. He ain't going to make 99. Hell, he won't make 99. He'll get cancer. That's what happens. Mother Earth, she'll take care of all this. As I've said for things, somebody says, well, you need to do this, you need to do this. And I says, I have bigger fish to unfry. Everybody, because we were leading up to the shirtwaist fire. You know, the Post-Ignorance Project, we had all the momentum. That's why they've classified me. Hands up. No nukes. To all the people of Japan. But something happened on the way to that place. That was the 25th of March, 2011. What a year. Fukushima. They says, you're going to Fukushima matter. And I says, because nothing else matters. Then I got cancer. I predicted it's going to wipe out the tide pools first. It's going to crash the salmon. It's going to break the plankton. It's going to cause a heat bubble of the Western Ice. It's going to cause Fuktonium fires. Fuktonium fires. It's new. They're going to be mystified. They're going to be baffled. They're going to be stumped. They're going to be perplexed. For Hamlet and Cassandra, they got together. The Ukrainian president, quote Shakespeare, to be or not to be. Of course, despite that I was ever born to set this right. I stood right at the castle in something rotten in the New Denmark. I watched him. My Uncle Claudius, the fighter pilot, just died. I watched him dump nuclear fallout, plutonium, plutonium in the Nevada test site in my father's ear. I saw who did it. I saw you, Ophelia. Because I live to tell. I have. That song was written for. It's a masterpiece, by the way. That video is a masterpiece. It's almost as great as. How can you see any single town when you're looking down at your board game? Because every Chernobyl tourist, they believe that they're among the purest. I have a tale to tell. Christopher Walken. We take no walk-ins. Only walk-ins. Sean Penn. Fast Times at, it's right there. Fast Times at Weber High. What happened? I have a tale to tell. For Hamlet and Cassandra, they got together and they had a baby. And he was an anti-nuclear from birth and he could see for miles and miles. And no one believed him. I have some nuclear fallout rule for you. All you media, all you people everyone that covered up Fukushima. And I have some for me. But you must wear yours with a difference. Ophelia, didn't the who, I got chased out of the who in Geneva. Put on the last train to fucking Budapest. The last train out of Budapest. Fucking east versus west. Kids, should the Ukrainians be legally be able to attack Russia? Or Russia attack them? Well, the United States. One-way war. Should one-way wars be illegal? Nuclear weapons are illegal. But the United States goes, Israel goes, Russia goes, their owner, London Liz, the family, it's back. Firstborn unicorn, Prince Harry's, he married Cinderella in California. Well, that's not what her sister says. Her sister says she's a liar. We grew up in a royal privileged family. Why